Okay, we should be good for another stream now. Let's just check on stuff. Let's make sure this is going. Looks like it is. Alright. Got the chat. Okay, so we're gonna minimize this OBS. First we'll check itself. Looks like it's working, I think. Hopefully that's a thing. Oh, hello. You came really fast. How are you doing, Golden? This is basically a live stream series where I work on images for my homemade trading card game. So feel free to hang around, ask questions, comment, or just leave me on in the background, whichever you prefer. Hopefully I have it on high latency, so I think that was the setting that lets it be almost real-time comments. I definitely ran into it. Good to hear that you're good. Right, so we're going to get right into this then. Got that minimized. So feel free to hang around, Golden. I'm basically going to be working on this for the stream. And once again, it's an image for an upcoming character kit, basically like starter decks that feature cards that characters in my comic series will be using. Since the comic series uses real cards that you can play with, I need to have basically JPEGs of all of them finished ahead of time so that I can insert them directly into comic panels and all that good stuff. I think you're a new face as well. Subscribe. Oh, did you subscribed? If so, thank you very much. I'm working on turning this into a business of some sort, and it might evolve down the road. I definitely want to keep this up. Very much into my card game and the characters in the webcomic. Subscribe to you. Okay, I'll subscribe to you back when I get the chance. I'm okay with doing sub for sub because I understand it's tough to get the subs on YouTube in the very beginning because not too many people know about you and all that. Oh, no problem. I completely understand. I'm okay with subbing just for support. That's all good for me. I do that with my friends as well. We kind of just exchanged subs earlier on when we first got started. And now we're all on our own, just trying to provide content for people out there. So the first thing, image mode. Did I get rid of the pencil? Doesn't look like it. So the first thing I have to do here is go image mode bitmap, knock out all that pencil. Alright, so the pencil's gone now. Next thing we go back to grayscale. Say okay to this. Pencil should still be gone, and then the line work is a little better. My computer is lagging up a bit, so I apologize for that if it looks that way on here. Well, I try to be. Are you into the art field as well, Golden? Or are you just hopping around, checking out what people are doing? Okay. Let's see here. So I have down that I'm new to this channel. Ah. Well then, welcome. I'm glad that you found me, and pretty much right as soon as I started the stream, too, which was interesting. Let's see here. Check my OBS real quick to see what color this card used to. So this creature used to be called Vinex. The name is kind of like Vine, and then add an IX at the end to make like a cooler sounding name, pretty much. But now we're calling it Vinetrap. So it's kind of like Flytrap, but instead we have Vine instead of Fly, so it's just a little more of an interesting name. You have GTA 5. No, I unfortunately do not. I have heard of the series, though. As I understand it, you get to do pretty much whatever you want. Sort of, kind of. It was like an open world-ish type game where you kind of just, there's like a main story, and then other than that, basically you just do either the main story or you just do what you want to do. I gotta go back to RGB. Hopefully the lines stay decent enough. It looks like it. I do not have GTA 5. The games that I haven't been gaming as much as I used to, but the majority of games that I play are on the Nintendo consoles. I sometimes go back to the old games, or been playing the Switch. Currently, like the game I played most recently is Kirby Star Allies for the Switch. I've also played the newer stuff like Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey. I played a bit of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, is that the full name? I think so. And I do play some stuff on PlayStation. Big fan of the Tales of series. They're like a JRPG type deal. And 3DS-wise, I've played a lot of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! So the whole collectible monsters thing has always been an interest of mine, hence I'm basically doing something of that as well with my own card game. Let's see here. So Vinex's colors from the past were like a green and then a light green. So we can use the, okay. This is a different picture than before, so Roblox. I think I've heard of that. What's that one about? Let's see here. Let's go back to RGB. Oh, it's already on RGB. Okay. We need to change the image size to the card size. So this, my card sizes are the same as standard size, which is about 2.437 inches by 3.437 inches. There are only 2 card games, to my knowledge, that are a different size, and they both share the same size, and that's Yu-Gi-Oh! And Cardfight Vanguard, I believe, are a smaller size than standard. Can you the cream challenge? I am not particularly sure what you mean by that. Let's see here. Let's go with the greens. Oh, right, yeah. We gotta set this up too. So let's get rid of the background layer. Call it line arts, or line, I usually call it now. Oh, right. I have to clone this layer. Oh, no, before we do that, I always forget to do this. We got to get rid of the white background. Like so. Because obviously there'll be a background on a separate layer. So we'll want to get rid of that here. So far, this is cooperating. Usually I have a little bit of a resistance by Photoshop for this. But this time it's cooperating, which is nice. Let's see here. We need some greens to start this off, but before that, I keep getting ahead of myself, we need to clone this layer. And call this one flats. And put the top one on multiply, and now we should be able to quickly flat all the basic colors in. So let's do that. Let's get some greens. So Vinex back in the day has always been about this color. And the other part of it was always this. But let's go to, wow, my computer is lagging like crazy. What is going on right now? Wow. I have to do something about that, I think. The fans are starting to go off. This laptop's on the older side. So, yeah, it's gonna, when I get OBS started up, it tends to lag a lot, and the fans tend to go on. It's not a great thing. Thank you, Golden. Lots of practice. That's all I can say. Like, if you want to get better at drawing, the only way to do it is just to keep doing it. Let's see here. It's the only way. Okay, let's see if these lines cooperate. I think they do. It's looking that way. All right. Yep. Yep, they're cooperating. This is nice and smooth so far. Nice and smooth. Awesome. Don't want to miss that spot there. All right. Yeah, these are the same color. It's lagging a bit still. Laggy, laggy, laggy. If you're interested in card games, Golden, my card game is actually playable via Lackey CCG, which is a free download. You just have to type in a plugin into one of the windows, and you can install the TerraZone Clash of Creatures plugin, which will give you every card up to the current date available for you to build your own deck and play others that also share that plugin. You put red. Red could be in the background. Are you suggesting that because of compliments? Or even this flower, come to think of it, could be like a lighter red. We'll make these the same green. And let's see here. Let's take this. Maybe even these flowers. Definitely want this to be the green, the lighter green. If you hear a dog barking, that's my dog. He's kind of a maniac. Make the teeth this lighter green as well. We can make these teeth that same green. Yeah, red background could be cool. Either that, or I could throw it in. Well, you know what I could do? I could do red in the background. And then I could put a lighter red on this, like, trap flower, pretty much. And then these can be green. Or these could be this red, too. We'll experiment around, see what looks best. There's going to probably be red in the inside here, in the mouth as well. So there'll be a lot of greens and reds. There's a little spot here that I have to cover. So we'll cover that real quick. Like that, maybe. And something like this. Okay. Now I think it'll work. Now it should fill up properly. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. Hmm. Well, actually, no. These teeth. Everywhere we see teeth, we'll use this green. Nope. It's another case of stubborn line that didn't fully connect. There we go. A case of stupid line that didn't want to cooperate. Alright, so we got you. Fun fact, yeah, I think, well, I've already explained that Vinetrap used to be Vinex, and the main character of my comic has always used Vinex in his deck. So he will once again, in his own character kit coming up soon, that kit will feature Vinetrap here. He primarily uses wind creatures, but he techs in a few earth creatures, which Vinetrap is. So there's a couple Earth-type creatures. Thanks once again, Golden. Once you get the lines connected and once all the lines are connected and all the settings are just right, just click and there goes your flats. The part that'll take longer is the rendering part, where we're going to put some shadows, some little cartoony shadows on it, just to make it a little more interesting. And then the background will be some like zany looking stuff. Let's see here. What do we want to do here? Let's try throwing in that red that's about this value, I think is the word. Something like this first. Throw that here. It's looking kind of plant-like still. And then we'll make these the same color, where the eye goes all around. That seems to work. Maybe I'll change it a bit though, because it's a little too okay, it is cooperating with me this time. Interesting. Sometimes this doesn't want to cooperate. This time it looks like it is. Okay. Let's make it a bit more closer to the reds. Now we're losing a bit of the contrast. Let's see. There's red in it. It's kind of like a desaturated red. Let's go more like that. Yeah, we might actually just leave it because it's losing contrast every time I try to just a pinch that way. We'll use like closer to real red in the background because that'll help make this pop more, I think. Let's see here. For instance, I can splash it in real quick for you as a placeholder. So we'll do a new layer for the backgrounds. And then we'll do like a really pretty close to pure red. Just throw it in like that. That's like really close to pure red. Let's see. So that's kind of playing with my eyes, so maybe we'll dial that back a bit. Something more like this. It's a little better. Maybe just a bit more. That's probably good. I'm watching by myself. I mean, I generally watch videos by myself too, unless you mean like no one else is in the stream. Let's go a bit darker for the inside of the mouths. Maybe more noticeable than that. Closer to this. Whoa. Wrong layer. Closer to that. There we go. It's more noticeable. Okay, so fill that in. Fill this in. Fill this in. Fill this in. It's a bit of a weird imperfection there that we'll get rid of too. While this is hand-drawn, so you can leave some imperfections, but some of the super noticeable ones that are a little distracting are the ones I tend to try to get rid of. Okay, and then this is a spot that is a weird, I don't know what's going on here. Let's just erase. No. That's there. Erase. There we go. Got rid of that. I'm a savage boy. Let's go with this. Knock that in there, and then we'll erase it away on this layer. Then get rid of that weird imperfection. Okay, there's another one here. Go. This one here, it's not really super noticeable, but I'm probably going to get rid of it anyway. And generally, when you're looking at these cards, you won't even be that close to them anyway. You'll probably be at around this length, well, or this distance. So when you're doing like digital work, you don't have to fret too much about like some weird little things that you see it this close up, because most people aren't generally going to be looking this close at stuff. So yeah, about this, maybe this max. This is where it's starting to push it. Do a challenge. What kind of challenge do you mean? I'm seeing a lot of comments. It's all good, man. This is the most active my chat has been. I'm a fairly new YouTuber. Well, at least my channel is on the new side. I've been on YouTube since 2006, but back then I did more unoriginal content, and I kind of got tired of doing that. Since I wanted to turn into more of a business type thing, I ended up just making a new channel dedicated to my card game. The Cream Challenge. What's the Cream Challenge? Okay. Wow, I'm surprised this filled in. There's an empty. There's a spot there that doesn't have anything. Not sure what's going on there. All right, let's do the more interesting part, I guess we'll say, is the rendering. So we're gonna add some shadowy stuff. Drop shadows. Not too much, since this is more on the cartoony side. We don't have to like make it all painterly-like and put in like a whole bunch of different values of light and shadow, because yeah. On top of that, I am the only artist in my project, which means I kind of have to go pretty quickly for things to move. Sometimes you have to draw the line depending on your circumstances. You are 11. I am 29. I know it doesn't look that way, but everyone around here doesn't really look their age. It's kind of weird. Okay, so let's do some renders. Where do we want the light first? I guess we'll go straight up this time, because I generally do top left. Let's just make it a... Oops. We want a darker version of this color. So something like this. Nope, nope. Oh, I forgot to mention in my Discord that I had a stream going. Alright. I should probably do that. First, let's save. Always save your progress. Otherwise, you lose all your work if there's a random power outage or some other garbage happens. Alright, so... Okay, how did I do this again? I gotta pull up Discord. Alright. Streamer mode is enabled. No thanks. I don't know what that is. Let's see here. Need to put a link in here. It's annoying. What's going on? When did you do YouTube? I started in 2006, actually. I made an old YouTube account called Mystical Dragon 8. And on that channel, I kind of just used other people's contents. I made animated music videos, or AMVs. I posted trailers for upcoming video games. I pretty much borrowed what wasn't mine. Although, obviously, this was back in the day when YouTube was not really like a place you can go for profit. It was just kind of like a bunch of people having fun and just posting videos. YouTube quickly escalated from there. Eventually, it became a business of sorts. And once I fully grasped the concept, once I got out of school pretty much for art, cartooning in general, to be more specific, I mean, I decided I could probably start getting my social media up there for others to see and hopefully turn into like an independent business. Where people can play my card game or read my comic series, pretty much, and just it becomes like a cool little community thing, which would be neat if that happened one day. I'm slowly getting there. I have some good friends that are interested enough to stick with me and support. Meanwhile, I'm also supporting my friends that are also kind of doing similar things, not a card game, but their own like stories. So I'm supporting them as well. Yeah, 2006. It was a long time ago. The world was a very different place back then. This was before like people were going places on the internet to like basically make a profit, try to actually turn it into a job. Like people get jobs on YouTube. It's kind of crazy. They get enough subs and eventually, bam. As long as their content is original or they're allowed to post said content, they can make a profit out of it. It's really cool. I kind of want to do the same thing, but unfortunately it's going to be a lot of work to get there. Because this channel is fairly new. It's only... I started it last year in 2017. So it's fairly new. There's a lot of work ahead of me right now. But I keep putting out these live streams, and they seem to be doing well. People are interesting. You started it 3 weeks ago? So you're fairly new. YouTube is a great place, though. A lot of people will give it... a lot of people will, like, shun it or make fun of it for certain reasons. But honestly, it's still a pretty cool site. I definitely like YouTube. I would even say it's my favorite site on the internet, because I been on it since 2006. To this day, I'm watching videos and stuff and killing time, pretty much, just watching stuff. It's a great place to go to unwind. I've been jumping in other people's streams too, and the ones that have been interesting, I've subbed myself. Being all like, yeah, keep it up, man. Keep doing that gaming. 34 subscribers. In only 3 weeks? Not bad. I think I'm up to like 19 now. 18. Okay. Yeah, so I figured. Yeah, I'm around 18 subscribers. So, I mean, it took me a while to kind of get the channel up and running. I made like a few videos about a year ago. And then I kind of dropped the channel for a while because I wasn't really sure what was going on. A bunch of weird life stuff was happening where I was trying to like get a job and do all sorts of stuff, but then none of it seemed to work out. So I figured, I guess it's up to me to sort of try to get my own job, if it's possible. I'm also on Webtoons as well, and there'll be a upcoming comic series featuring these cards that I'm working on. And that's another place you can go too. If one day you want to post up your own story, I suggest Webtoons, actually. It's a really good place. It's got a lot of nice... What was I going to say? I was going to say traffic, but what I mean is a lot of people go through that site, and there's a lot of support on it. You get noticed pretty quick on there, which is cool. It's a really cool site. I did very little advertising, if any, and I ended up getting about 7 subs and like 418 views or something. And it's been up since January, I want to say. So, yeah, it's a great place for people that are just trying to get attention and to share their story out there with other people. Because storytelling is just so good. Like, you provide, when you write a story, you're basically providing someone, how did I put this? You're basically giving someone an experience. You're letting them get to know characters, what they go through, what's it like in their lives, the troubles they have to face. You're there for all the heartwarming moments, and you're there for all the not so great moments where things may go wrong. You're there for the ride. You get to know people that don't actually exist. But if they're written well, they can be very believable. Also, use your inspirations to your advantage. Don't flat out copy what other people do, but definitely be inspired by what other people do. Because that way you will find the way to your own success. Let's see here. My brother did YouTube in 2005. Wow. You're even older than me. I didn't know about YouTube in 2005, but I think that's when it started. It was either 2004 or it was 2005. I don't quite remember. I just know I joined in 2006. Let's see here. Whoop. No. That's not right. We need some more rounded type deal going on here. That, okay, I think that's acceptable enough. Let's go like this. Do this sort of thing. Let's do that. Maybe a bit more like this. And then we'll get rid of that part there. Fill this part up here. Okay. Let's just put it like this now. Okay. The Vinetrap. And it's a classic. And he has 30,037,380 subscribers. Seriously? 30 million? He was happy because he hit 30 million subscribers. What does your brother do? That's like those are some insane numbers. I don't think I've ever even heard of anyone who had that much subs, even if they're from 2005. Like that's crazy. This battery goes down so fast because of OBS. He does songs. Ah, that'll do it. Music. Music is a very good way to get subs up. Because that's a very mass appeal type deal. Like, pretty much everybody listens to music, and if you're really good at it, which I'm sure your brother is very, very talented if he's got numbers like that, that's bound to get some attention. Music is a really cool source of inspiration as well. A lot of my inspirations come from music as well. Some of the more depending on the type of mood I'm going for in a piece of work, certain tracks really help get that feeling in. Does he sing? Does he play an instrument? Let's do that. It's pretty crazy though, 30 million subs, wow. He sings. Nice. That is really cool. Just go there. Now it starts to change a bit. So. That one I'll leave alone. Yeah, this is some shadow. Unlikely. And then this will also be. Alright, I forgot to post that link again. Why do I keep doing that? Oh. Actually, it's more like this. Whoa. No. It's a little more like that. Let's see. Save our progress. Don't forget to do that. My mom was a YouTuber in 1994. YouTube... Is that even around in 1994? let's see here. I think I need to get the link. Should I just say we're currently live streaming? Not really sure. And she quit in 2001 for real. I didn't think YouTube was around that long. That's pretty crazy. Let's see. Well, nah, it's still covering this part. Actually, let's take a bit away from here. Might be better off. Go back. But we could also do something like this. This goes like this. Or we'll just do that. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. That's fine. Where do we want to go from here? Where do we want to go from here? Keep going, keep going, keep going. Something more like this. Okay. Yeah, that's probably fine. She had 999,903 subscribers. She was almost in 1 million subscribers. Nice. 1 million is very impressive. If somebody has that much. Minor one there. Oh, excuse me. That came out of nowhere. Now let's just go that and then that. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Or no, we'll leave that. That one just like a flash type thing. Actually, these would be more like this. Nuts. There we go. No, did it again. Let's get that. And then that. And then that. Okay. It's a weird thing. Not really. Okay. My eyes are just playing tricks on me. My eyes are playing tricks on me. Like they usually do. Should probably just link them. Fans. Yes. TerraZone, which is my own account. And then, yeah, here we are. Let's get the link. Throw this back here. Click on this. Click on this. And then chat room here, we'll just put currently streaming. Vinetrap. Not sure if anyone will notice, but worth a shot. Also not sure how much longer I'll go. Not sure how I'm doing time-wise, actually. Because I know that YouTube saves like 2 hours of your stream. Oh, we're at 45 minutes, okay. 45 minutes, okay. Let's just go to Facebook real quick. Here. These are some of the other cards that I've done. My first 2 streams were these 2. Currently live streaming classic creature. Currently live streaming a classic red. I should do this. Currently live streaming, working on a classic creature from the past. Once again. There's the link. Post. I mean, I've already gone in 40 minutes, but whatever. 40, 45 minutes. Okay. That should be good. Let's just go to this. Click on this again. My dad was sad because my mom quit YouTube. Don't know why my dad was sad. Well, he would be sad if she just kind of stopped doing something like that, because if she found a lot of success, then if she kept going, she would have only gotten more successful. Where is the Photoshop? So we're going to keep going for another hour or so, just because YouTube only saves like 2 hours of your stream, or at least it only does for me. I think just because I'm not like established enough on the site. I'm not really entirely sure why that is the way it is, but whatever. At least they even let me stream. My mom, dad, and my brother like to see my channel. I would hope so. It definitely helps a lot if your family supports what you do. It's a major help if they support what you do. It's just that much harder if they don't. So that is good to hear that they support your channel. There, and then from there we can do this actually. Like this. Fill that in, press the B again, get that filled in. Okay. We're getting there. Are you from the USA? Yes, I am. I am not from LA. Let's go with that. There we go. Okay, that's probably fine. Get the rest of this. Let's get the rest of this in shadow. The light source is kind of sort of behind him in the left, to the left. This is a somewhat tricky creature to shade. It's got a really long body. This. Do this. Just get that covered up. Okay. This is coming along at least. It's coming along, coming along. Let's just do that. Do this. 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 Some shadow. That lag. Come on. I'm from Spain, but I am also from the USA and LA. So you moved then from one location to the next. That. Let's do this. This. Do this. This. This in shadow. This in shadow. It's sort of kind of what we're going for here. Thinking of starting up an Instagram soon as another social media, because I've heard a lot of people do that. It seems to help them too in their businesses. So I might do the same, just to start spreading the word around. So any followers of mine that are watching this, check me out on Instagram, assuming that I've created it by then. Can you live stream every day? I can't every day, but so far I've done, this is my 4th one, I think. And I've done about 2 a week. My live stream ideas so far are working on card images, as you see here, or I might, if I started playing my game with a good friend of mine, and with her permission, we could also stream gameplay of my card game. on Lackey. That's an idea for a future stream. And I could even do it with subscribers as well, anyone who's interested in playing. Just let me know, and I'll provide the plugin link. I'm not sure if I've been putting those links in on all those videos that I've posted. I gotta check that when I'm done with this. I do not have GTA 5. But definitely, if you enjoy my stream, look forward to more in the future. I'll try to do maybe about 2 a week, and depending on activity, if we get a lot of interest, I'll do more and more often. And if I get bigger on YouTube and start getting a lot of subs, I can start promoting other channels as well, because I know how difficult it is to get the word around. Thank you, Golden. I'm glad you love my stream. I'm doing my best to try to help people out. Or, well, yeah, I do like to do that too. But I'm doing my best to try to get this channel up and running. There's a few other TCG homemade TCG users on YouTube. They're all bigger than I am, unfortunately. So I guess you could say I'm trying to join their ranks. It'd be pretty cool if one day I did. That would be pretty cool if that one day happens. But yeah, I'll keep going for these streams. If people want to keep watching them, then I'll just do more and more and more. I'll keep doing more. Thank you. I'm glad you find it fun. Let's see here. I think we're going to start going over here now. Just recently, I wasn't really sure if people enjoyed this, watching somebody do this kind of thing, but you saying it's fun is giving me hope, though, that other people may enjoy it as well. And like I said before, if I get enough subscribers and enough people tuning into these, that will increase the amount that I do. Even if it gets to a point where I do one a day, even, if I could fit it in. I do have the time to do a lot of streams, at least, so that will help as well. And if I see that more people care and more people want to check it out, then I'll do even more. Maybe... put that in shadow, and then for this, we'll do this, I guess. It's probably fine. Alright, did a lot of work. Let's save again. It's probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. The last live stream I did, I worked on a card called Eye of the Storm, and unfortunately I don't think anybody really tuned in for that one. I had a little bit of activity in the previous two. And this one's definitely a record. Thank you once again, Golden, for tuning in. You basically set a new record for this channel in terms of most active stream. So I definitely appreciate you coming here and checking me out. Tell all your friends, and if you want to, no pressure. I don't want to pressure anybody. But feel free to tell your friends about what I'm doing, if they're interested in this kind of thing. And yeah, pretty much we'll just see where the future takes us later. You heading out, Golden? Alright, if you are, thank you very much once again for tuning in. And if you sent a sub my way, I'll sub you back as support. Line, gotta get rid of this little spot here. There we go. think we're on about an hour now. Time goes by very fast while I'm doing this. It's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous how fast it goes. Yeah. On the rendering, kind of should just do this. And then the shadow will just get thicker as it goes this way. Something more like that. Oh, also, no, yeah, never mind. I'll leave that alone. Let's see here. Excuse me. My brother is live streaming also. Well, good luck to him. Hopefully he gets even more subs by doing so. I think this is the best way right now for the lesser YouTubers to try to get more attention. This might be the best way, just to do live streams. Because then you're giving someone an interactive experience where they can, you can engage, comment on what's going on, and get replies back. That part's always pretty cool. I like coming into a video game stream and being like, hey, what's up? And then like they're like, oh, hey, TerraZone, how you doing today? I'm doing okay. Oh, I see a little... People may not see that because of the border that I'll be putting in later, but let's just get rid of it anyway. Who knows if I'll in the future be selling prints of this, of like full art stuff. That would be pretty cool too. That could be pretty neat. Pretty neat. I'm not too worried about that. They won't see that for sure. Some of this is going to be covered by borders and description boxes and whatnot. It is a card game after all. So. I'm watching him right now. There's 94,091 watching him. Wow. Well, if you have that many subs, I would assume a lot of them are loyal. And they're going to pop in all the time. Well, good for him. It's pretty crazy. Start doing this as well. I hate when it does that. Round it out a little more. Okay, or not. No, that's not too bad. This goes a little more like this. Oh. That was a waste of time. Do that. Do you now pew? Sorry, I don't quite understand what you mean by that. Actually, there would be a bit more here. Why do you not? Here we go. Oh, shoot again. I think we're done with the green now, finally. That took a while. Let's save again. Let's go with this guy right here and make this a darker color, something like this. Do that. This. 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 And this. Like that. In this case, and then maybe here, I'll just do that. A little bit like that, and then that one we'll keep. Actually, no, I'll keep that one. Okay. Save. I mean, do you know PewDiePie? Yes, I do know PewDiePie. He, from what I understand, made Let's Plays really big. I also heard he was very, what was it? Very willing to communicate with his watchers, which is a very important thing too. If somebody reaches out and you don't really take the hand, then chances are they may not stick around. I don't think I've really watched much of PewDiePie, though. Although I do definitely recognize him as a very big YouTuber. And he definitely has my respect for getting up there. Yes, 61 million subscribers. I believe that. That's crazy. He's definitely one of the most well-known YouTubers out there. Like, that's insane to have that much. There are other big names out there too that I can. I think Markiplier is another big name. Game Grumps I watch a lot. Those guys, they have the views. They have, as I mentioned before, businesses of their own that are doing really well. They keep putting stuff out there, and because of that, fans will keep coming back. It's probably like that. Let's see, this one. And this one too. You love my YouTube channel. I haven't checked it out yet, since I'm busy with the stream. But I'll give it a look when I'm done. I'm definitely about supporting others, that's for sure. That's probably okay. And then this one can be like this. It's a tooth. Some sort of tooth. It's more like this, I think. Actually, starting to think that this isn't even here. It's the light, probably. Or, no, I'll still. I'll probably look back at this a year later and be like, what were you doing? That's just the way of the art world. It's just the way it is. Did I hit all the green spots? Oh. The light green spots have not all been hit, and we need this one too. Let's curl this around, like so. Let's put that symmetry. Put that like that, and then this will go like this, I think. This one can be just lit up, and this one's in shadow. Whoops. Random Facebook message, huh? Check that out in a bit. Let's see here. I should save. I should save my progress because, yeah. Let's get these in a. These teeth are darker than the lighter whatnots. Okay. Oh. In this case, and yeah. And that's like that. Okay, now all the green spots are touched. Let's do the, let's see here. This one right here. Knock this down to that about, maybe. Here, and then that. So it's probably like this. Like that, maybe. It's looking okay, I think. The Vinetrap, which is now the Vinetrap. It's got a pretty nice skill too, which works with the main character's strats. This. Oh, okay. And this one's more like this. This one's more like this. Something like that. Bye. Are you leaving? Thought you were on your way out before when you said later. That works, I think. This part's it's kind of like this. This is blocking. I have a rough idea where shadows go now. Oh, lag. If not, I'll just get better. That's all there is to it. There's this guy here. There are 2 people watching. Awesome. I'm happy enough if at least one person's watching this. Let's do that. This one will be something like this. That color, this will be so. This will be like so. Maybe like this. This. Try that. Okay. Just this big behemoth down here now, pretty much, before we go to the background. Let's save a progress. Let's see here. This little area, well, that is not what I hit. That's fine. Oh, okay, I ended up undoing it anyway. Whatever. Not a big deal. The guy left. Oh, well, what are you going to do? They were probably curious. And then, were like, nah, not for me, and then they left. Which is understandable. I think this whole area is actually going to be in shadow. This is like the interior of the plant. Oh. If I get done with this, I can show you me inserting Vinetrap into its card. I think I did that with the other ones too. So that's always a good way. That's usually the time when the stream is about to end. Is when I do that. It means we're pretty much wrapping it up. Okay. I keep doing that. And the rendering layer, good. Lately I've been screwing that up. Have a bit. Oh. We can make it something like this, I guess. Do this. Do this. Do this. This goes like that. Come on. Well, starting to think otherwise now. There are definitely a lot of people live streaming. I cannot argue that. As soon as that became a thing on YouTube, I'm sure like everybody jumped on it that could. I definitely believe so. Yeah, we're just going to go all the way with this, actually. It's sort of like an interior all the way through. Because the lips sort of around there instead, and then it kind of dips in here. Hopefully this stupid thing cooperates. That should go... That went... Okay, there we go. That went well. Part there. Okay, we have to do it one more time over here. And then we just snazz up the backgrounds. And then we can insert Vinetrap into its card and put in all of its data so that it becomes a playable card in the game. See what hubbub is about afterwards. Actually. No, this whole thing's dipping in. Come on. Stupid lag. Stop doing that. And unfortunately, I do have to go all the way around each tooth. So we'll fill in the tooth with a color that I do not want. There we go. Save. There's a few more places still need this. Excuse me again. This spot right here. This spot right here. No. Fill it properly. Fill this properly. Okay, and then get convinced about the lines there. Should be more like this. Okay, and then pick a side. Ugh, this lag. Okay. Will you work? Awesome. Okay. I think that does it for oh, you're really enjoying this. I'll just do a bit more over here. The Vinetrap. Alright, we're just going to throw some background in here now. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it so much. At this point we're doing backgrounds, I think. Alright, we want a closer color to this for in here, in this little mouth. So hopefully my wand works. No, it doesn't. So we're just going to have to do it like this. There's some sort of setting that I have to put it on, which will make the magic wand behave more. With my old method of coloring, it was consistent and never gave me issues, but now that I changed to this newer method, it's not been easy to, it's a spot it needs to go. Pencil. That's the problem. Alright, come on. There we go. Ugh. Photoshop wrestling with me so much. I don't know. Let's do that. And this. And then once more over here in this mouth. Might have to go darker actually with these mouths. Might not be dark enough because it's kind of the same shade as the. It's looking better now. Oh, so much. Will you subscribe when you stop the stream? Yes. Yes, I will. Because I am for supporting the others, the other people out there, if I can. Because what we do is not easy. It's not easy at all. Start the rendering layer. Go, it's a lot more noticeable now. Save this again. Okay, I think now we can finally move on to the messing around with the background. So we're going to take a brush. Could probably take the same one that was in Mistress Rose's. I don't remember which one that was, though. This one? It was pretty close. It's pretty close. Let's do a mixture of reds and... do some mixture of reds and greens. Maybe like that. Okay. And it's almost done. We just need to add some background in here. Just a little something interesting. And then we're going to place them into a card. Let's splash some greens around. So let's some color, turn this in here a little bit. Some green stuff right now. So We're almost there. I'm just trying to add whatever I can to this thing. Let's do some really... Ugh. There we go. Make it printer friendly, and then we'll throw some... I don't like that last one that much. This. Get the red back. Just this. Popping out more with the red. Here. That. Touch of that there, touch of that there, touch of this here. Spread it around a bit. Alright. I think we've got a Vinetrap now. So let's save this and we'll drag them into a card. Back. Okay. So what I do is I open up a template, or I use a card that I've already done. Let's take Mistress Rose, because that's an Earth rank 1 support creature, which means less things we'll have to put in information-wise. There's a card I worked on a few days ago. Maybe 2 days ago? Something like that. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, it was 2 days ago. Okay. So we're going to replace Mistress Rose image with the Vinetrap image. Let's get them in there. Just like that. Now Vinetrap has a card. Now we just have to replace all of the information so that it matches Vinetrap's information. For instance, the name is obviously not Mistress Rose. Vinetrap. Boom. One other problem is that I need to have the offense actually seeable there. So let's change that. There we go. At this point, I need all the information. I have this sheet right here that tells me... Okay. What are Vinetrap's stats? There's only one support has been out. What stats should this guy be? That's the curious question. Should it be a 2/2? What does it do again? When played, you may decrease this creature's offense or defense by 1 to increase one of your other supporting creatures' offense or defense by 1. Okay. That means he is a 2/2. That way, no stat goes to 0 when he does his on-play effect. Alright. He is a rank 1, he's a support, he's Earth. His code is ECK020, so that hits to change to 20. Like so. Alright, now we need a stat. The flavor text is different. What should the flavor text be? I haven't done flavor texts in my previous versions of the card game. This is a new thing to the newest version. Think about this. It's kind of a mischievous little creature. Looks like it's snickering. Some sort of description-like thing. would work for this creature. Let's see. Maybe the right spelling, but I can check that later. I'll do an edit if that's not spelled correctly. A mischievous plant creature that will suddenly arise from a flower. Flower to attack. Mischievous plant creature that will suddenly arise from a flower to attack. It's foe. We'll just go foe. Mischievous plant creature that will suddenly arise from a flower to attack its foe. It's up to that bear. Bear's good. Okay, the only other thing now is its actual effect. So it doesn't have Mistress Rose's effect. So, your effect is, when played, you may decrease this creature's offense or defense by 1 to increase one of your other supporting creatures' offense or defense by 1. We need the mini offense and mini defense symbols. These effects are always a... Okay, so we have to go to our templates. Whoa. And then Clash card symbols. The Clash was the old name of the game. I changed it to TerraZone. I still gotta change that file. I don't know when I'm gonna finally do that. Where's the offense and defense copy? I need those. Where are those? There they are. These two. Drag them into this. Offense. Get that to here. Go to this part. Get one tap there. Let's get rid of that. And defense copy. Move that one over to here. Get rid of that. Move. It's too close. It's got to be that. Defense copy. Choose offense or defense by 1 to increase one of your other. Okay. So I'm going to take these two again. I'm going to copy them. Move them over here. about there. Get rid of the O, move OR over to there, get rid of D, move the by over here, and that should probably do it. And just the defense copy needs to move just slightly over. Defense copy 2 needs to go a bit over. And then the whole effect needs to move up, obviously, because this looks terrible. So, Earth copy and the skill box all need to move up a bit. Move them up to about there. Maybe a bit more. Yeah. And then finally, the skill box needs to go here. There we go. I think that is a completed Vinetrap card. So we're going to save this. Save as. I almost made that mistake. This isn't Mistress Rose anymore. We don't want to save over Mistress Rose. Vinetrap. Vinetrap pick. Okay, so Vinetrap is the PSD file. Say OK to this. Alright, I'm going to read this over one more time to make sure we got all the information we need here. We got Vinetrap, offense 2, defense 2, rank 1. A mischievous plant creature that will suddenly arise from a flower to attack its foe. Earth creature, support. When played, you may decrease this creature's offense or defense by 1 to increase one of your other supporting creatures' offense or defense by 1. And it is it's a copyright 2018, which means I own the rights as of this year. And we have an ECK020. Vinetrap ECK020. Alright. That is a completed Vinetrap. We're now going to save the JPEG out. And I'll be able to post this into my Facebook group as an update for those that are wondering what the heck I've been doing. Okay. Vinetrap, okay. Hit save, and boom. The Vinetrap is complete. We're almost done with the character kit for E. The E character kit is almost completed. Alright. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Keep that up for now. Alright. So, let's check our time. I'll have to go to Chrome for that. Let's see here. Live stream. We're hit at 1 hour and 50 minutes. That's a good time. I think. Let's refresh. Alright. Go into this. Okay. So then, with that, I will probably be closing out the stream for the day. We got almost 2 hours, which is about my limit, I think, for the YouTube. Because I did one that was like 2 hours and 45 minutes, and unfortunately cut off the first 45 minutes of it. So, thank you to anyone who tuned in for this. Golden, if you're still there, I remember my promise. I'll check out your channel and sub to you. And did you sub to me, out of curiosity? I think you did, but I don't quite remember if you're still there. So I'll make sure of that. We'll do a sub for sub just to support each other. I just want to see if you're still there. I guess it doesn't really matter if you are, if you've left already or whatnot. I'll still check your channel out and sub. Just in case, I'm going to go back to this video once it's uploaded, but I can jot your username down. We got, so I can look real quick. Alright. With that, I should be able to close the stream out with no other issues. Alright, so thank you to anyone who tuned in to watch this or who will watch this in the future. There will be more streams coming up. I'll do them more often. If there's more interest in what I'm doing, then I'll do more streams in the future during the week instead of just about 2, I think has been my average. I think I didn't stream last week, and I streamed twice the week before that. So with that, I'll close this out. Once again, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more TerraZone content.